Okay, so this is the KitchenAid KRFC704FPS. This is the revision 1, also known online as the Bella. This refrigerator has been out for a little while. So this is the first revision of the refrigerator that I've had for about 6 years now. This refrigerator is 6 years old, and it's been running pretty good for those whole 6 years, contrary to what you see online where people are having issues with these things left and right. But I think the main reason why these refrigerators have an issue is because of one setting in the main menu that needs to be changed. I'll get to that later, but the first thing I'm gonna talk about now is how easy it is to replace the ice maker in this thing. So after 5.5, 6 years, the ice maker finally gave up on me. It started spitting out chunks of ice, like in sheets, instead of breaking the ice up. And then eventually water started running out of the crevices around the dispenser trim. So at that point, I just shut the ice maker off and let it thaw, threw out all the old ice and everything. And I took a look to see if there's anything broken inside of the ice maker just by looking up into it. I couldn't see anything, so I just assumed I'll just go ahead and replace the entire ice maker itself. Now, on most refrigerators, you may have to take off like all of the trim or most of the trim, or, you have to just dismantle it a little bit to try to get the ice maker out. Luckily for this particular unit, it is super simple. When I say super simple, I mean very simple. So, of course, all you need to do is first take out the ice bucket. And if you look under here, under the bottom here, there are 2 tabs that's holding this thing in. The first tab is over here in this groove here. This is a tab you need to push up on and pull the assembly out. So you push up onto the tab. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. I don't know if I can get in there well. There's a small retaining tab clip right under there, plastic tab. You just get a butter knife, push up on it, and pull the assembly out a little bit as best you can. The other tab is over here on the left side. As you can see it right here. Get that same butter knife, stick it into the side here between the side, the ice maker wall and that little tab there, and just pull it out and give it a really good yank. And this whole ice maker assembly will come right out. And there's just one plug in to the left side here that you need to unplug to take this ice maker out. Let me show you the old ice maker here and how it looks since I've taken it out. And as you can see, it's just one unit and one connector. You don't even have to really unplug the refrigerator to do this. It's just that simple. So let's take a look at that tab on the right side. It's right here. As you can see, you get your butter knife and you push up on it. It's like that to get that side loose. And on the other side, you simply use your butter knife between the wall of the ice maker and this unit and push it this way like this, and you yank it out. That's all it takes. And installation, of course, is the opposite. Just plug in your connector, push it in, line it up, and snap it right back in, and you're good to go. That's your ice maker replacement right there. Despite all the other faults with this refrigerator, they really designed this really well to be really simple to replace. I mean, it's really awesome. Now, as far as the problems with cooling, which is one of the major problems with this thing after a certain amount of time, the biggest issue with this refrigerator is the smart defrost system. So this refrigerator comes factory programmed to defrost only when necessary. And oftentimes that is well beyond when the defrost actually needs to happen. So what's happening is you can go a couple of days at a time without the refrigerator defrosting, and ice will start building up on the coils or just anywhere, and it'll start flexing the back wall, and it'll eventually crack, and that'll cause issues. Plus the fact that your coils are frozen, so now your refrigerator compartment will not cool down, but you may still have good temperatures in the freezer. So what you need to do, you need to have a technician come in and program this refrigerator like an old school refrigerator with a timed or set defrost cycle. So it needs to defrost, like a standard refrigerator would probably defrost, let's just hypothetically say like every 4 hours. That's what you need to have this thing set to. And you do it through the menu. I was trying to find something online to show where and what exactly you need to do. I could not find it for some reason. But yeah, you have to go into the diagnostic menu here and make a certain amount of changes. And that's what my technician did when I first got this refrigerator. That was 6 years ago. Haven't had a lick of problems with the thing since. I mean, it's been working perfectly ever since for 6 years. So you have to go into this menu here. You have to make some kind of changes where it'll go to a timed or a set defrost cycle as opposed to the smart defrost where it'll go like even up to like a couple of days without defrosting. That's what's actually the major issue with this machine breaking down and not cooling like it should. I think if you just change that, you have a great machine here. The refrigerator's been awesome ever since. It's, like I said, 6 years old, zero problems whatsoever after he did that. I highly recommend that change. I'm sorry I can't show you exactly what you need to do to change it in the diagnostic menu because I couldn't find it online, but a technician would be able to probably tell you exactly what needs to happen and probably come out and do it for you for a little fee. So, all right, hopefully that helps, and thanks a lot.